Hi everyone, here we are, midday on Wednesday, so it's time for our Watch Me Wednesday. Just a change of screen there. So hi everybody, let's welcome you to the show this week. Here we are. I always say this every single time. I can't believe how quickly Wednesday comes round. It seems to come round so quickly, and here we are midday again. I started work at 9 o'clock this morning, or before 9 o'clock this morning. I thought I've got hours to go, and no, time just goes like that. As will today, I'm sure, as we speed through things. So I should welcome everybody to the show, this week's show, and also just explain, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Natalie O'Shea. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, which means that I sell craft products. So everything that you see me use here today, I actually sell. If you're interested in coordinated products, then just go to www.natalieoshea.stampinup.net. And all the products that I sell are from a company called Stampin' Up! You can't buy them anywhere else. You can't buy them at your local craft store or anything like that. You have to buy them through a demonstrator, but all is not lost. You have found me, and now you have found my online shop as well, so you can shop to your heart's content at that address there. But I'm going to do a couple of reminders. I sent my customer newsletter out yesterday, so if you're not on my newsletter list and you want to be, and you want to have a free tutorial every week, then I will put the link below this video when I finish it, and I need to remember to do that, so you can sign up for that. Hi Carol, catching me live today, woohoo! I know, you're normally on catch up, aren't you? So yes, newsletter went out, so if you want a tutorial and you want to be kept up on what's going on, then sign up, and say, when I finish this video, I'll edit the description and you'll see the link below. Or if you're watching on YouTube, you're watching the replay on YouTube, then you can you'll see the link below as well. So I'm going to run through some things. I think every week I've been kind of doing things. Obviously we have the Everything is Rosy kit that I've done in past weeks. So again, if you log on to that, natalieoshea.stampinup.net, go on the left hand side and Everything is Rosy. It's the product medley that's only going to be available during May. And I've shown lots of things and I've shown the kit and everything there. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and have a look. If you love rose gold, then go and have a look. You won't want to miss it, but it will be gone. It's just available for, where are we, another week and a half. So yes, 31st of May is next Friday, so yeah, just another week and a half of it being available, and then it's gone. Hi, Linda's here in time. Hi Wendy. So yes, so I do kind of say to people that if you leave a comment or you're chatting to me while we're doing the lives, for every comment that you leave, I enter you into a prize draw. If you share the video with anybody on your Facebook or whatever, and just write a comment saying shared as well, because I count all the comments up, and then next Wednesday morning I do a little random number generator, and it generates a number of comments, and I just count down the comments, and we have a winner. So last week was the Gingham Gala 6x6 pattern paper, and I have messaged the winner of that. So on last week's video I have commented it is a previous winner, but you'll need to check your Facebook and find out who it was, but I have tagged you in it, so Facebook will tag you in a message from me saying you have won this. So if you can just message me with your address, make sure it goes to the same place you wanted it to last time. But this week I have something different. Oh, and I should probably change screen, so hold on a second. So this week I've got some masks, so seasonal decorative masks. So these are 6x6 masks. Oh goodness me, if I can get them out of here. They're kind of made of plastic, so they're quite durable. You won't break them or tear them unless you're really rough. But look, you get 4 different masks, and there's a spotty one. You get a good sort of diagonal. I'm going to have to move those two out of the way. Hold on. You get that kind of pattern. It's a little bit all a Keely if you are here, and then this kind of splash pattern as well. So if you can see all 4, you get all 4 of those from me. So what can you do with a mask? You can put it over a piece of card and you can sponge through it. So put some ink on a sponge and sponge through it. You could put ink on a brayer and brayer through it. You could shimmer paint. So we have a couple of colours of shimmer paint, and obviously the rose gold shimmer paint as well in the Everything is Rosy kit. So you could sponge ink through it as well. Embossing paste. We have embossing paste as well. So you can get a spatula and you can, like you're spreading butter on toast, spread embossing paste through and then lift the template. I would suggest that anything that you do, especially embossing paste, that as soon as you've finished, you go and run it under a tap and just get rid of it. Otherwise you'll have all the mess still stuck on there, but it'll all come off pretty easily. So lots of things you can do to create your own backgrounds and own patterns, and it doesn't have to be on white. You can do it on any colour, and obviously, so like a balmy blue background with a night of navy perhaps over there would look good. That would look quite good with the new Sail Away product suite that's coming. That's all boats and all sorts of things like that, so that's always good. But yes, so basically leave a comment, and if you win, I mean, you can leave 100 comments, I don't mind. But leave a comment and I will pick, or random number generator will pick them next week, and that's what we will win next week. So what do I need to remind you about? So I've reminded you about Everything is Rosy. Hugs from Shelli. Dun, dun, dun. That's what we're going to be doing today. I've literally opened it and not done anything else, so we'll do that in a bit, so let's not do that now. But the Hugs for Shelli kit is still available. It went live last Wednesday, so again, if you go to natalieoshay.stampinup.net, you can buy a Hugs from Shelli kit. It's only 20 quid, what a bargain for 12 cards, but we'll do that in a minute. So that is still available. Everything is Rosy is still available, and just to let you know that this month's Stamps in the Post class, probably should have done that a different way. Hold on. If I do it like that, and like that, there we go. Then it probably all just about fits in. So this is this month's Stamps in the Post. And again, I'll put a link with all the details below. But these are all sort of fancy fold cards using the piece of cake design and this. So you can either get the kit, which includes stamp set and rhinestones and all sorts of things. The punch, coordinating punch is all there. And a brayer. So we're brayering here. I'm brayering here to do to add some background colour, but graduated background colour. So yes, so you can either get the kit and get access to the step-by-step video tutorials and PDFs, or if you've already got the products or you don't want the products, or you want to make them with your own products and different colours or whatever, then you can just get access to the videos and the PDFs as well. So whatever. But it will be gone on Sunday the 26th, this Sunday. So we only have, how many days is that? Not including today, 1, 2, 3, 4 more days to get access to that, and then it will be gone. And then we'll be on to something else for next week, next month even. But that's that. So I've plenty of links on my blog, on my website, which website, by the way, is just www.natalieoshay.co.uk, and then you can access my blog and everything on there. But let's get rid of those, because I know that we're going to be quite a while crafting today, which is good, because the last 2 weeks I've just shown you new product and we haven't kind of had a crafty experience, have we? So let's move all the stuff out of the way. So as I say, today, dun dun dun, so this arrived on Monday and I literally just opened it that far. And that was it. I thought, no, I'm going to wait and I'm going to share it with you lovely people. So this is so Paper Pumpkin is a subscription in the US. Not here, but in the US they have a Paper Pumpkin subscription, which is a set amount each month. And you don't know what you're going to get in the kit each month. It just kind of turns up. It gives you some sort of thoughtless crafting, if you like. And I say thoughtless as in you don't have to think. It's all provided for you. You just need to kind of provide some glue, maybe an acrylic block. We'll find out in a minute what we need, but never much more. And yeah, it's reasonably priced, 20 quid, I think. And say for this one, so it's a special edition. This was done, it's called Hugs from Shelli. And Shelli Gardner is the co-founder with her sister of Stampin' Up. She's a very vintage, beautiful crafter. Everything she makes is gorgeous. It's a little bit sickening. But it just meant that this kit was going to be gorgeous. And I mean, look at that. Even the box is lovely. Just like that. So there's my hands. That gives you an idea of the size. So it is kind of A5, a bit bigger than A5, perhaps? No, it's got to be bigger than A5. But yeah, 2 hands worth there. So as you open the kit, we have a little stamping spot. So this is one of our ink pads in miniature form, and this one is Early Espresso. So good for kind of taking around with you if you don't want to take the great big ink pads. And then we have a stamp set. Let's put that round the right way. So I don't know how, if I put that on there, is that easy to see? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's easier on there. Maybe not. Let's just hold it up. So we have on here, it says grateful, hello, for you, and love, hugs, thank you, dear friend. And then we've got 2 different bird images, a feather image. Don't know what that is. What's that? Oh, an and. Or an ampersand. It's an and. I thought it was a little blob. Some flowers and some splodges as well. So all of that. So look at that. I mean, you'd pay nearly 20 quid for a stamp set anyway, like that. But good. So you've got a hello, a thank you, just a dear friend, for you. Great for general cards. So if you are new to crafting, then these kind of kits are perfect for you because it gives you an all-round stamp set. You've got some images, you've got some stamps, some sentiments. Love it. Love that already. And obviously these 2 things, even once you've made your card, you're still going to have them because stamps last forever, and the ink spot, if you've got a re-inker, can last forever as well. So we have this gorgeous tissue paper. So I haven't done this. This is quite exciting for me as well. So open the tissue paper. Gotta love a bit of tissue paper. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and then, we might have to get rid of the box. So it all comes, so let's get rid of that now. As pretty as it is, let's focus on the important things. So here we go. So Hugs from Shelli instructions, and there we've got, so I can see this without giving too much reflection. There we go. Just having a quick look at some comments. Hi Christine, hi Lynn. Oh, you're on holiday. Hope you have a nice time. Jill made it. Well done, Jill. Hope you are recovering still. Lynn, catching me live. Look at all these people. You're all normally on replay, aren't you? But look at that. So you will recognise this card. In fact, I've got it here. So this was one of the cards I made in one of my Facebook Lives earlier because we were given this on stage. So this is one of the 4 cards. So I'm not going to make this one today. You can see it here. You can see, well, you know what we've got it from there. You've got the hugs there. Hugs for you, stamped. Some embellishments, some of the stretchy kind of, it's not twine, it's thread. And just like that, just like that. So we stamped in black. I don't think we had Early Espresso at the time, but there we go. So we're not going to be making that one today, but look at that, there we go. So let's open. Let's see what we get, shall we? Use rook craft knife, try and not stab it myself. So when you open the kit, this is how it comes. Dum, 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 dum. Get rid of the plastic. Right, so we have our instructions there. So we've got close-up pictures of them all. So as I say, we've got that card there, and that card there. That's what we're going to make today, I hope, depending on how long they take. And there's a 4th one. So 4 different designs, 3 of each, with envelopes and everything you need. I'm not going to make all 12. I'm just going to make one of those, one of those, and one of those. That's my plan anyway. So let's have a look. Let's put, well, what else have we got in instructions wise? Oh, okay, so we've got some pictures. So number 1 instruction is stamp tags and card bases. Number 2 is a deer die cuts and metal embellishments. Okay, to the tags, don't forget to adhere 8 inches of the linen thread to the back of the flower die to cut on the thank you. Okay. 3 is adhere some velvet ribbon. 4 is add twine to cards. 5 is adhere tags using dimensionals. Okay, cool. So that's it. Oh, and there we go. So my kit includes Hugs from Shelli Photopolymer Stamp Set, the Early Espresso Classic Stamping Spot, 12 printed card bases, 12 printed envelopes, 1 sheet of printed vellum die cuts, a sheet of printed die cut elements, 2 sheets of foil die cut labels, 1.4 metres of velvet ribbon, 3.7 metres of pink thread, 4 bird trinkets, 80 dimensionals, blimey, I'm not sure we need all those, and 50 adhesive dots. So in fact, we probably don't need anything apart from an acrylic block for the stamps, and that's it. But it also says the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colours are Crumb Cake, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock, Soft Suede and Very Vanilla. And this set was made to kind of coordinate with our new Bird Ballad product suite that is coming up in the new catalogue that's available from June the 4th. So, right, let's have a look then. If we've got everything they said we're going to have. So that looks like all the envelopes. So they're very pretty. We'll have a quick look at those, but put them to a side. So we've got 3 with the feather, 3 with a flower. So 3 more with the flower there. And that's the bird nest one that we had there as well. So cute and it's fun. Remember rightly, yes, there we go. So you've got some patterns. Are they all the same pattern? Oh no, there's a stripe in that one. What have we got in those ones? That's the flowers again. So is this a stripe? Oh, get it up the right way. Yes. So nice posh envelopes like those. Let's put those to one side though. We don't need those today. So here are our card bases. Oh, I say. So we have 1, 2, 3 of those card bases. Oh look, a bit of newsprint and a bit of splodge. If you like your collage and your vintage, this is for you. So 3 of those, 3 with the flower. Oh, and 3 with the bird's nest, which I'm also going to put away because we're not going to be doing that today. So in fact, what I'm going to do is leave one of those out, one of those out, and one of those out. So what else have we got? So these are die cuts. They're not self-adhesive. No, they are, but they are already die cut out. So we'll be using those. There's the vellum. Look at those. How beautiful are they? Nice vellum feathers. So there's some framed die cuts, as is there as well. Now this shape is one of the dies. So we've got some more layering dies coming out. And they are this shape, so they coordinate with this as well. So we can really take it up a bit when that comes out. Don't need to. And then what else have we got? Some of this velvet ribbons. This is in the Pretty Peacock design. Always needs an iron, doesn't it? So do you actually go and iron it? Or do you use your hair straighteners and run it through your hair straighteners? Like I do, but won't today. So it's nice velvet ribbon. We've got some normal kind of twine. I know that's the stretchy twine. Oh, twine scares me a little bit. Oh, look. Little baby. So you've got some mini glue dots. Some little bittle dimensionals. That's why there's 80 of them, because they're diddy. And look at those. Some of the bird, and they are metal embellishments there. You see those? Cute. I'll probably only need one of those, so let's put the rest of those away. Okay, well should we have a go and see what we make, see how good or bad I am at this. Normally I've made whatever I'm going to make first, so I don't normally craft off the cuff like this, but there we go. So what should we make first? Let's make the flower one first. So that's one of those. So they're already scored for you. So just fold them in half. I do love a kit just because, as I say, it's mindless crafting. You don't have to think too much about it. You're just kind of following some instructions. So, okay, so that's where my little bird is that I know I'm not going to be able to pick up now. But that's what I have, if I can find it on here somewhere. We don't sell these, but I have. Oh no, it's not going to work. Oh no, I have a magnet on the end, which kind of normally picks things up, but it's obviously, oh no. Okay, I'm going to have to go sharp. There we go. Let's put that on there. Oh, dear me. Right, so I know, so it's not really giving us instructions for each card, per se. No, just checking I'm not missing anything. So stamp the tags and card bases. Well, this isn't any stamping on the card base, but it is a hello friend on a tag. And I want to say it's that kind of size tag. Right. Oh, look, I've already got stuff all over me. Right, and what I do with these is I normally, it has got a dotted line across there. you. Is it going to... I might go across there. There we go. Now, I tend to not open both sides, just so I don't lose the lid, really. But we'll see how well that works or doesn't work as we go on. Right, so I've got my block. I need to stamp first. Hello, friend. And I'm going to put them on the block together. I'm thinking I am anyway. Let's... Oh, where are we? Right. Oh, okay. This could be interesting. Right. So that friend is off. Dear friend. But, so a couple of ways you could do this. Because I'm sitting there going, oh no, on camera I've got to get this right. So a couple of ways you could do this. So I can put this on here. Now I normally line everything up so I can try and at least get it as straight as I can using my grid paper. So that's my dear friend on my block. So a couple of ways we could do it. As I say, if I grab, you could grab a post-it note and you could cover that piece up there, and then when you ink that up, you're only inking up friend and do it stamping friend. You could, because it is a tiny block, you could just ink up friend and not ink. I think that's going to be quite easy to do, and in fact that's what I think we'll do. So we're just going to use that to ink up friend on its own. Or if you're a little bit rebellious, which I was going to do until I just realised how that wasn't so bad, is you can get your scissors and you can cut. I know. You could cut this stamp in half. So you could have dear on a separate piece, you could have friend, but you could put them back together if you needed to. But we're going to just ink the friend piece up here, I think. And in fact, I'm not going to do I do them together? I might do them together. Let's go off piece and see how well this works. So, make sure I've got it up the right way. Oh, that's hello. Oh, no, it is hello I want. So, kind of above each other. So if you can see, I'm just using my eye really to add that there. This could be interesting. Now, personally, whenever I have a brand new stamp set like this, I will tend to ink it up first for the first time ever, but I won't stamp that straight on what I want. I kind of stamp it on my scrap, give it a little wiggle, and then I find that takes off, if there's any kind of residue of anything left in the manufacturing process or anything like that, it's all been taken off now. And now, sometimes if there's a film, it will kind of be all a little bit bubbly and it won't come out, but that will come out perfectly now. So I'm going to make sure I don't catch that deer, ink the deer, and that's going on much darker, much quicker. So, hello friend, and that is a little bit over to the right because in fact the bird, so I'm going to put that with my grid paper straight, I'm going to cross my fingers. Oh look, you can't even see me, let's get rid of that. Ta-da, there you are. See, live stamping, yes. Now I have got the early espresso marker pen, so if I had missed something, then I could do that. If you've got the Stamparatus, then you can use that as well. And obviously, if something had come out wrong, you could just ink it up and do it again. And if I do anything too wrong, I might just do that. But what else have we got? So we've got the bird. So I'm going to use these glue dots here. So I'm going to get rid of. So it's got a bit of paper on the top of it. There it is. So get rid of that. And then always take the embellishment. That's very cute. I don't know how I want him. Embellishment to the glue. So I'm putting the biggest part of the bird. So there you go. So can you see that? So the glue dot is on that big body part. And then I can just peel it off. And if everything's right, yay! It comes off and the glue dot. There you go. Can you see that is on my bird? Which is going to be a swallow diving like that. There we go. Now I'm going to pop that out. Now this looks like, now does it say on here? Doesn't. What did I say? Oh no, it did it on here. So that's the velvet ribbon. Don't want the velvet ribbon. Add twine to the cards. 29 inches, 73 centimetres for the hello friend. That's a lot. But I think what we'll do, there we go, is this is wrapped round twice and then tied. So you could cut it to length if you wanted to. In fact, I might do because I've got this here. What did I say? How many inches? 29 inches. Gosh, look at that. Well, that's, oh, hello. That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So about that. So let's get my scissors. And I won't be dragging it away. So, going to wrap it round the card once, twice, and then we've got, it isn't right up in the corner by the looks of this. No, it's kind of in the middle like that. So what I tend to do is once I've wrapped that, is I tend to do a double knot, just to keep it in place, just to keep it reasonably tight. You don't want it so tight that it kind of starts buckling the card, but you don't want it so loose that it just is all a little bit floppy. So I say this is quite stretchy anyway, but here we go. So up to you. Do you want to tie it in a bow? Do you want to just leave it in a knot and tie the lengths? Let's have a look at tying bows under pressure on camera. Because I normally use my tweezers. No, tweezers, here we go, come on. The simplest of things are very hard on camera, you know. There you go. I'll do that then. The fingers don't get in the way. So we'll make those a bit smaller. And we'll do a little bow. That'll do. And then I tend to trim my tails the same length as my bows. You could obviously have longer ones, it's entirely up to you. But there we go. So, and again, you can make these as wide as you want. You could put them right in the corner. So we could slide that up there if we wanted to and do it there. You could put them together. You could slide them apart. Whatever you want to. But what we are doing is we are adding our sentiment. So let's use their dimensionals. Quite cute. They're not quite mini. I don't think they are. Oh, it's all sticking to my fingers though. They're quite deep ones actually. But all good. I tend to put one in each corner, one in the middle, and that's good to go. So how simple is this? And obviously, it's a kit. You get the contents of the kit. You can do whatever you want to do with the kit. If you don't like what they've done, don't do it. So I'm going to, oh, it's quite wide, you know. Let's move that right out of the way for the moment. Now they've kind of put theirs there, so it's not quite central. It's up a little bit. So I might just do that. And then, this is just over. Oh, I had my nails done the other day. Can't seem to work anything. But there we go. So, there. That's number one card done. It's as simple as that. Wrapping a bit of twine around, a bit of stamping. There we go. What do we think? Do we like that? I like that. Hello, friend. And obviously you can change it. If you wanted to do thank you cards, do thank you cards. For you cards, do for you cards. But there we go. That's one card down. Right, next one. No pressure. Oh, I've got 2 blue ones left. Right, okay. So let's go this one next. So this, there you go, look at that. So pool party, this blue is. Pool party. So, oh, we've got dear friend on this one as well. So we've got thank you, dear friend. So I would clean that, but I'm not going to because we might be here all day. So let's get rid of that. And this was, what did I just say? Thank you. Grateful, thank you. And again, depending on that, oh, that seems to be, oh, that's a bit clever. Okay, so I'm going to put my dear friend away for a minute. I'm going to just stamp the thank you because they have positioned the dear friend very well. Right, so brand new stamp. So not perfectly. Do it there. Twist while you're applying pressure. That's got rid of everything that I need. So this is a big, is it a big one? Is it that one? I think it is that one. Oh, I think I just used the wrong one on that card. I think I'm supposed to use this little one here for a hello friend. Oh well, you know, we'll change it up a little bit. That looks a bit more like it. Right, okay. So, Linda, see, sizing's interesting. Label looks smaller on the photo. You're absolutely right. I think it was. I think they used one of these on there. This is the problem with crafting live. It's like, should have actually used that little one there. But yeah, we've gone big. So what? You know, let's mix it up a little bit. Oh dear me. So you could use whatever you wanted to. Okay. It's quite a big thank you. Nice as well. Nice scripty font. Okay, so thank you is kind of over there. Then, oh, no, there is things going on this label. Okay. So thank you. Straight, pretty much as straight as it will be. Look at me waiting to commit. Oh no! See? This is what happens when you craft live. But I'm going to do another one. And I'll do something over the top of that again. See, crafting live. Trying to be clever, be more gentle. Dun, 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 dun. Right, I think that's it. Get rid of that. Okay, let's try again. It's because I was focused so much on getting it straight. Okay. If this goes wrong, that's it, we're leaving it where we are. See? Everyone's normal. Everyone makes mistakes. I could just put a flower. There we go. Oh, that is a beautiful thank you, actually. So that's our thank you. And then we've got a dear friend. But they positioned this. So let me put this on here as straight as I can based on this. There we go. So they've got the yeah going right through the middle of dear friend. So let's see if we can do that. Again, if you didn't want to do that or you were too scared to do that, then you can put it in a slightly different place. But let's get that straight. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, feel under pressure now. Look at that. Love it. Love it, love it. Right. So, on this card, so there is some stamping on this card. Actually stamping on the card base. That's a little bit scary. That is the flower stamp, which has got to be that one there. Let me get rid of my dear friend again. So, again, let's just get ink on here to start with for the first wiggle one. There we go. Now, this has got some of the velvet ribbon on. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're not doing too bad. Didn't want to really go much over 45 minutes, but we're doing all right at the moment. Whew. Anyone loving this? Is there someone's cup of tea out there? So, I'm going to have some ribbon going across there, but can you see there is some stamping of these flowers here? So you kind of need to kind of position where that's going to be, and then almost position your stamp and then get rid of that bit and then stamp. There we go. That worked. Phew! That's quite a cute little stamp. I like that. Nice for colouring. Doing a little 3x3 card, something like that. So if that's going there like that, then again I'm going to position this and it's going to go roughly about there. ish, give or take. Ta-da! Right, so let's get that ribbon. So let's cover up the ink pad so it doesn't all go brown. So we've got some lengths of this ribbon here. So I'm gonna cut that like that. I might just cut that in the same. Sometimes it's easier if you're trying to get a cut exactly the same, is to fold that in half and use that first one as a template. Then you know you've got the angle at the same place. So did I leave that about right? Oh, I've got velvet fluff now. That looks pretty good to me. Right, so I'm going to use that one as my template for cutting the second one as well. So there we go. And there we go. So I would use tape on this. We could use the double-sided glue dots, but I'm going to use tape because it's, well, first of all, it's all a little bit wriggly-raggly, and second of all, I like tape on ribbon, especially because it's backed here. So, but I say the double-sided glue dots would absolutely do the job fine. And let's just chop that bit off. So we've just gone slightly over. There we go. Okay. And got a pussycat down here who can't decide what he's doing. Actually, look, it's also straightened it out quite a lot as well. It's given it a bit of rigidity. Oh, and I've stuck to the paper. Right. Oh, get a bit close. There we go. So look at that. It's gone quite straight now. That's good. Good tip, Nat. Right, so these are going. The only problem now is you've got to take the tape off. Oh dear. So the cat, so I don't know if you can see him. If I move that, if I go back to me, oh no, will that work? Look. He sits there. Oh, no. Thanks, Bert. Look, he just thinks that this is great. You're going to come and say hello mid-craft. So he bashes the cat flap. So he just taps the back and bangs and bangs and bangs the cat flap like a dinner bell. That's his like dinner bell of, can you feed me please? I don't like what's down there. So they have 3 different foods down there at the moment. But he's deciding that he doesn't like any of those, and he's just come in and he's ringing the dinner bell for something else and walking across my whole work surface. Thankfully, it's not wet here today, and he hasn't left muddy footprints, which is nice. Okay, so pressure of, so you've got to get it centrally. You've got, oh, I'm just going to go with the flow here. Let's see. Okay, it's quite a long bit I've put on there. So I'm going to try and put it straight. Oh, look, it's got velvet fluff. That'll do. And then I'm going to use that, so about that. Sometimes you just have to go with it. Sometimes you just have to sit there and go, it's not perfect, it's handmade. But I think, and do I want, oh, I might go. So you could sit there and have the diagonals going the same way, but actually I'm going to have mine going opposite ways. And keep it straight as straight can be. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. So that is actually going to go over the top there. So I'm going to run the dimensionals down the middle, and then they will sit in that piece there. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Oh dear. Hi, Helena. Well, we're on card 2, and we're making 3. So you've caught us about halfway. So, but you can watch the replay, and I'll be showing the other cards at the end anyway. So this is a little bit more complicated than the last one, wasn't it? Did definitely pick the easy one first, even if I did pick the wrong label. So, is anyone tell me if you've got this kit? So if you've got this kit, give me a thumbs up, and if you would love, oh, do you know what? And if you love the kit, then throw me a heart. But I've just done exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. I went, oh, I'm just going to run the dimensionals down the middle there, which is what I should do because we're now going to have dimensionals on velvet, which is not a good idea. So my advice to you is don't do what I've done. But do you know what? That's all right, actually. That's not too bad. Right, now there seems to be a flower on here as well. So I'm going to go with these flowery die cuts and these blue. Yes, it is that blue. Oh my goodness, there is actually twine on these as well. I think this card's trying to give me a bit of a heart attack. Gosh, right, so it's this, it's this one here, but now anyone who knows me knows that I struggle with doing this arty-farty, let's make it look like it's just randomly gone there. I really struggle. I either get like perfect circles or it just looks rubbish. But we're going to put some dimensionals on there. Now, I mean, I have been told in the past, there's a few ways to do this to make it look properly messy. So you can wrap it round your kind of your 3 fingers, 2 fingers, depending on how big you're doing. So let's go. Oh no, I'm not going to do it that way. So I am going to go. So I'm going to use my dimensionals as my kind of glue, and I'm going to just use this twine and just kind of loop, which I did do on this other one. But see what I mean when I say I get these great perfect circles, which it's not supposed to be. It's all supposed to be a little bit off. Oh, in fact, I might go over there. Let's so you can manipulate it to where you want. I don't know if this is what it's supposed to be like. I'm going a bit off-piste now. Oh, no, so we need to make sure. Oh, look, we've got a figure of 8 going on. Oh, get me. Oh, dear me. That'll do. I'm not doing it anymore because I can't. It sends me into a... Well, that's not too bad. There you go. That bit's probably a bit long. Oh, well, there you go. But the only problem now is that I can't stick it on because all the sticky is covered with twine. But if I do that, oh, I say, and then we can't cover that up completely. Oh, but I do like it. Oh no, hang on. There. Oh, I say, that was a little bit not as good as the first one, was it? But I think that's it. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at the bigger picture. Oh, that does look like that, doesn't it? Look, this one here. I think we've done all right. Well, in fact, they've done their 2 strips closer and lower. Oh, whatever. Hi, Leslie. Oh, goodness me. There you go. Whatever. I've done one slightly wider apart. Closer together, wider apart, lower, higher, whatever. But there we go. Ta-da! Card number, well, 2 today, but 3 out of the kit. So, goodness me, we are on the other one, which is, oh, okay, that scares me as well. We've got twine and all sorts. Right, let's get this card out. So this is the sort of newsprint with the ink splodges over. Just fold it in half. So there isn't a huge amount of instructions on here, to be fair. Or maybe it's just doing all the instructions in one. So it shows you all the different... can you see this? No, you can't see this. So all the different stamping to do first. In other words, stamp it all first. Then add your embellishments, I suppose, as per. See, look, that's the little one now that we should have used. Yeah, it's different bits there. Then add your, so 2 bits of velvet there and 1 bit there. Yeah, add your twine. It's showing you where the twine is. So it is, it's kind of giving you all the instructions in one, which is a little bit different, to be fair, a little bit different. It's making me work for it. But there you go. Right, okay, let's let's carry on. So this one says grateful for you. I think I might just go with a thank you again. I like a thank you. I said lots of thank yous. So this is, oh goodness me, which one's this? This is one of these ones. There we go. So that's one of those. Yeah, I'd say that's that. We have one of the die cut feathers. So I do love these. These are beautiful. And our vellum is quite thick, so you don't have to be too gentle with it. A little bit, but not too much. So we've got a feather going over there. We have a length, and it does tell us what length. What length was it we had to cut that for? We had to cut the velvet ribbon 5 inches, 12 centimetres. Maybe, yeah. Yeah. So, we said 5 inches, didn't it? So let's go 5 inches. And then see about that. Is that right? Probably a little bit too long. Let's chop a bit off. Wasn't very good at measuring there. That'll do. And the same, when we stick our tape on, it's going to straighten that out anyway, which is marvellous. So let's put that on while we're waiting. I'm not waiting, you're waiting. Thinking, oh my goodness, does she really take this long to make a card? Yes, she does, when she's concentrating. I'd be a pro for the next ones though. And it is true, once you've done one, you're kind of there, aren't you? You know what you're doing then. Or you can do one as per the kit, and then you could mix it up, like I did, and use different labels. Right, let's get rid of that. So that's good, that'll keep that straight. So that's kind of going along there. Got on with that. Oh, we're stamping birds. Oh, goodness me. And all different birds by the looks of it as well. I might just go one bird. I think we might go that one, I quite like him. Oof. That one, yeah. So some bird stamping first, so let's do that. So again, get my early espresso, put it all over here, give it a wiggle, there we go, and then go back in again. Okay, so that's kind of a little bit like that. And then I think we're going to cover some of it, so don't worry too much. And then another one kind of like that, or like that. Might go like that. It's like it's flying off. Then we might like do another one, maybe dive bombing. So you can use the other bird. There is other birds. There is another bird there. I might go. Oh, look at that. That fits pretty perfectly in there. I'm probably going to cover most of that up with the label, but there you go. Although I'm feeling it. I'm feeling I need it down there. So here we are, going off piste. Oh, should I get that? There we go. So I might just go a bit like that. So all different directions. Like that. Okay, so what shall we do? So grateful for you. I might just do a thank you. So let's go simple. Simple thank you. I do like that thank you. It's a very pretty thank you. Oh, crash. Right. Now that is kind of top right corner. Oh, this is the one I took last time, wasn't it? Let's make sure I'm super careful inking this one up then. Rather than being all a little bit blasé. Dun, 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 dun. That's pretty good. That'll do. Okay, so we're going top right, kind of, ish. Well, this is quite big. I think the grateful for you is smaller. Never mind, we'll make it work. I'm going to go like that and hope I didn't get any ink. Yeah, da, da, da. Okay, so then we've got the, so it can go kind of off a little bit, like that. Is that going to fit if I do that? Yep. Okay, so I'm going to just use the, again, the glue dots, she says, with a pokey tool to get rid of a couple of those just paper tops. Which way? We're going to go that way. So I'm going to, so again, I'm just putting what I want to stick against the glue dot, applying a little bit of pressure, and then you should be able to see, I hope. Oh, a little bit blurry. You see that? Oh, it's got a glue dot on. And then I'll have another one a bit further down. I'll do. This is where I find out that it's not stuck actually to where it's going to stick on here anyway. Never mind. Oh, it's really not. Oh no, there it is. Okay, so I've stuck that, so that's coming off the top like that. So I like that. Okay, so let's stick our piece of velvet. It is very nice, if you like velvet. Or are you one of those people that's kind of like, ugh, don't like that? It's like nails down a chalkboard. That kind of, Right, so this goes quite the way down the bottom. Keeping it straight. There we go. And then it's going to kind of go over there, but then we're tying twine again. What do they do? Right, so I'm going to try and do what I actually say I'm going to do now. I'm going to put the dimensionals top and bottom, not in 4 corners. So I could do there. So I think I'll have 3 across the top and 3 across the bottom. So that will go over the velvet ribbon. Oh, and then right. Just put the centre, push the centres in so the edges come up, because then they just peel off really well. Hope you can't see that bit over there. No, you can't. It already looks like a bomb site over there. Okay, so sticking that down there, keeping it straight. That works. Okay, but they have tied more of this twine round. So round a couple of times and tied in a bow. So, probably says measurements in there again. Add twine to cards for hello for and grateful. 29 inches again. They like their 29 inches, don't they? Right, okay. So 16, 26, 27, 28, 29. There, give or take. Okay, so can we get this right? So round, round. And I'm not too worried about the positioning at this moment in time, because I can adjust that once we are tied. And I can twist it round if my ends aren't. So again, double knot first, and then worry about what you're doing. Oh, she says, come on. Right, so there we go. Right, so now I can play about with it. So it needs to come down a little bit. So you can see that. So it underlines the thank you. Might move it across a little bit. And then here we go. I'll try a bow, see what happens. Ooh. A bit too big a bow. Let's make them smaller. I'm having to really concentrate. Are you, are you still with me? Because I'm finding that I'm having to really concentrate to get this right. And yeah, it seems like I can't craft and talk that well at the same time. Right, so trim my little legs off. And again, I can move this round a bit if I want to. Just, come on, wiggle round. There we go. Look, I quite liked it back a bit. Back. So it's just sliding around the card. I like that. I might just separate those a little bit so it doesn't look like one. Oh, still does. What do you think? I think that's it. Let's get rid of all this off of here. What do we think? I think that looks like that one. Does that look like that one? Yeah, I think so. Whew, pressure, pressure. So, oh, goodness me. Right, so let's have a look. So these were the 3 cards we've made today. Now remember, that tag is a little bit too big for what we should have used, but you know, so what? We'll use something smaller on something else. And there's the original other one as well. So, what do we think? So Michelle says looking good. Julie loves my enthusiasm. I'm not sure if it's enthusiasm. I'm a little bit scared because I say when you're crafting someone else's brief as such, and you haven't made the cards before. If I'd have made the cards before, I'd know exactly what I was doing, but I hadn't because I wanted to open the kits with you. So so yes, it's not. I'm a little bit more. Now, I have seen all sorts of people do other things with these, and if you were to Google or YouTube Hugs from Shelli Stampin' Up kit, from people that have coloured in this, to coloured in these birds, to all sorts of things. And you really can step it up to do whatever you want. You could say you can change the sentiments. You've got the feather in there as well. Now, I love a feather stamp, so again, you could stamp, although you don't need to, stamp the envelopes, put a feather around there. But you could also stamp the inside as well. So I would perhaps add a few birds to the inside around the corners there, or the flower in the corner for that one. Yeah, just and say some flowers on that one as well. But a really great kit, I think. So 12 cards, 3 of each of those 4 designs. And yeah, just 20 quid. So Michelle loves the rustic look. Lynn says they're stunning. I mean, you can absolutely say they're stunning. They're not my designs, but thankfully we just about got away with that, I think. But there you go. So I think we're going to kind of leave it there, because we've been nearly an hour already, which is a little bit longer than I normally am. But there we go. You know, we've been live crafting 3 cards. So let's go back to me. Hello. Am I looking a little bit flushed and a little bit under pressure? So thank you for joining me this lovely lunchtime. So Mama Jess says she loves them, and you've got your first class with these as well. I've got a class with these in June as well, and maybe even some more, who knows. But yeah, so if you want to buy that kit, £20, as I say, just go to that address at the bottom of the screen there, natalieo.stampinup.net, and do the Hugs from Shelli kit. And yeah, you just need to purchase one of those. I don't know how long it's going to last. So we don't know how much stock is left. We don't know whether there's months worth left, or weeks worth, or even days worth left. So unfortunately, don't know. But if you do like it, I wouldn't hang around. I wouldn't expect it to be around for too much longer. I've seen lots of people that have bought this kit. Lots of demos are doing classes with this kit as well. So yes, I mean, if you want to come to if you're local to me and you want to come to my house and do this, we are doing this on the first Monday of the month. I've just... I have to show you this. Look, if ever, you can see my washing and all sorts, which probably isn't a good thing. But, oh, you can't see. Look, let me see if I can remove that. Hold on, let me move. Let's do that. Look at that cat. Look, was there ever a spoilt cat? Look at him. What are you doing? He's like, I'm on my sun lounger. Having a little sun lounge, although there's a helicopter coming overhead, so he's like, oh, it's a little bit noisy, Mum. Look at him, having a right old lord. Oh, that's what I have to deal with, you see. Right, back to me. Let's move that back. Oh, sorry if I made you feel sick there. To be fair, he's a very shy cat. He has his moments. He's not so shy when he wants his food, but he looks very happy there. Oh dear. So, okay, so as I say, if you don't like my Facebook page already, and then give us a like, and then Facebook will let you know when I am live each time. I did go live last Friday as well, so it's not always Wednesdays that I go live. If you're watching this on YouTube as a replay, then just again, if you don't subscribe to YouTube and you want to know when I upload more videos, then YouTube will let you know if you subscribe. Michelle says, whereabouts am I? You'd love to come. So I am in Crawley, which is 5 minutes from Gatwick. I don't know where you are, Michelle. But if you are local, then just let me know. I have to order the kits in advance, and so I don't know how long they're going to be around for. But yeah, we're having a get together, and we're making all these kits. So 12 kits in one night in 2 hours. Boom. Yeah. I think we would do it like that. I think we'd do all the stamping together, and then I think once you're in a flow, it wouldn't take 4 times as long to make all 12 kits. I don't work, it doesn't. So that's it, you just cut everything to size and do it like that. So Linda misses having a cat. They are great characters. Oh look, he's even got up now. I think he's got too hot. Sorry, crafting video, not cat video, but he's got too hot on there and he's just got off and now he's just laying out on the decking. Because it is not blue skies here, it's actually grey skies here, but it is quite warm, which, you know, can't knock, it's not raining, so I'm happy for that. So yes, let me know if you want to come to the class. Say I will edit this so all the details are below. Good luck on winning. I've put it all the masks, wasn't it? So good luck on winning the masks by leaving a comment, and I will pick a winner next week. Just remember that I can only post to the UK, France, the Netherlands, Austria or Germany. I know I have lots of lovely Australian viewers, but I can't send to you. But thank you. I do appreciate you joining me. So that's it. We've done an hour, so it's done. We are done. And I will be back next week. I'm not going to say, I do have an idea of what I'm going to do, but I don't know. Things change. When this kit turned up, I wasn't going to do this week, but you know, you have to. Right, going to leave you be. Have a great week, everybody. And I'll be back next Wednesday with something else. Thanks very much for watching and thanks for joining me. And as I say, anything I've used, then just go www.natalieoshay.stampinup.net. Hugs from Shelli in the search box or on the left hand side. And you too could be having this kit to your door and making all 12 of these cards. All right, I'm going to leave you there. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I will see you later.